we got the Mustang in the shop today, starting out with the base weight before we completely gut this thing. Right now it's a 2007 4-liter V6 5-speed automatic, fully optioned, dual power seats car, non-sunroof. Still got the 7.5 in it. Doesn't have any gas, antifreeze, or oil in it. It's in pretty good shape. Picked it up for 300 bucks. Gonna put this thing on a really harsh diet and cut out every piece of metal, bracket. Probably be on methanol, single turbo LS setup, tube front end, aftermarket cross member. Probably do it in a couple different stages, see what we can get the weight at and the scale it at. But to begin with, this is what we're starting with. Motion Raceworks column. Still gonna cut the package tray out, get all the sound deadener out. Should be another 30 pounds. About another 25, 30 pounds out the doors. Gutted everything out the trunk, took the harness from the tail lights all the way to the firewall. Gonna run a new harness just for headlights, tail lights, brake lights. Still haven't touched the engine bay yet. I haven't touched the motor yet. Still the harness in here. Antifreeze, everything's been drained. Gonna pull all this and start gutting it and cut it up for a tube front. So we're just gutting the interior and the trunk for now. Still got the exhaust, factory gas tank. Gonna put a 5-gallon cell back in it and just have the exhaust dumped out the fender. Got a half-size radiator. Car's probably gonna be on methanol, so gonna put some weight back in it. One car keys should be under 10 pounds. But the car came in at $3,040 pounds. So just by gutting all the interior, factory wiring harness, 448 pounds. So the main goal with this car is to be done with it and be at 2,800 pounds or less with no driver, single turbo LS setup. We already have a Gen 453 we're going to start with, put in, mock up, build the hot side and the cold side. It's going to be a non-intercooled setup. If we have to get the weight where we want it, I mean, we're already going to do a Rock Solid Motorsports tube front end. It's still got all the factory bumper bracing in it that we need to take out, front and rear. We got turbo 350 and a turbo 400. I'm going to put in the turbo 350 if the car is not as light as we want it. It's either going to have strange race brakes all the way around or aerospace. one Kirky seat or fiberglass bucket seat. Gonna start out with no cage until we see what the car runs, then go from there. If we have to put a 6 or 8 point chrome molly in it. Still gonna take the package tray out. It's about 30 pounds of sound deadener. Cut the trunk out if we have to. Put fiberglass doors, optic armor, Lexan windows all the way around. Fiberglass hood and trunk if we need to get it all said and done, about 2,800 pounds or less without the driver.